All right, what's going on, everyone? A little different video today. Interesting developments. So I've never done a video like this, but I wanted to talk about time management and wasting other people's time. And also just, I don't know, how you go about, I don't know how to phrase this, how to go about, like when you're in a situation, how do you react when adversity hits? I guess that's a good way to put it. So I've been following this one channel. I'm not going to name the channel because they did not name me. This channel put out a a video walking like this and talking. It didn't mention my channel, but I knew he was talking about me. And he went in, I think it was like an 8-minute video, talking about how we were supposed to meet up for a video or a collaboration, which it didn't start out that way. It was just going to be us meeting up because we've talked for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years on and off. And, we were going to meet up. We were in the same area, and it was going to work out. So I was like, all right, we could definitely work that out. So we talked on the phone, and he actually asked me, would you like to be in one of my videos? Which I wasn't expecting. I just kind of wanted to meet up with him. I wanted to ask him about the things going on with my channel, see if he had any advice for me. And then, meet him for the first time after so many years of following him. I enjoy his content, and it'd be fun to meet somebody else, another YouTuber that I've never met. So when he asked me if I'd like to be in a video on his channel, I said sure. I just didn't know how that was going to work because I do, food reviews, and his genre is something totally different. And he said, oh, I'm going to try to think of something that works both of our genres into one video where it can work. I said, okay, cool. So I think the day of, something like that, he said he was 30 minutes out. And I said, oh, okay, well, when you're 5 minutes out, hit me up, and I'll come meet you. In the previous text message, which I still have, I mentioned I was carless. There's no E in it, so it wasn't careless. So who I was traveling with had the car that day, because this was kind of an impromptu meetup. So I told him I was carless, so he'd have to scoop me up. And he said no problem, because then I'd be going with him, obviously, in the car to film his video, and we'd, knock out a food review. Because after he asked me if I would be in one of his videos or wanted to be, I said, sure. Do you want to do a food review too? He's like, sure. So we picked Arby's because they were coming out with the new cheesesteaks, and we were all good to go. So so when we talked on the phone, this was an important thing that he left out of his video, where he called me out for wasting his time. I'll just throw that out there. So that's the reason I'm making this video. Whether he sees this or not, it doesn't bother me, but at least it's out there because he took the time, and I think he got like 25,000 views. So he's going to make a nice little chunk of change off of a video talking about me and how much he thinks I wasted his time. But anyway, so when we were on the phone, he goes, send me the address. So I sent him the address at the hotel I was in, and he made a joke, which I took as a joke because we both laughed. He says, oh, I'm not picking up a man in a hotel. In a hotel. So I laughed too, and because I know what he was, because that's his humor. That's what I kind of like about him and his channel. So he was insinuating, come up into my room or something like that, in a hotel. So we both laughed, and I'm like, no. I said, no, nothing like that. And we joked around. So that was it. And it was, I think, 2 o'clock or 2:05. He texted me and said, I'm 5 minutes away. I said, I'm on my way down, meaning down to the front lobby of a hotel, to the only address I gave him. So this guy makes a video saying how he went to Arby's, where we were going to film my video, and waited there for me. When A, we never talked about meeting at Arby's. B, I didn't give him the address to Arby's. I mentioned it was close to the hotel, but there could have been 2 Arby's close to the hotel in different directions. Could it be he was waiting at a different Arby's? Just in case, we did say we were going to meet at that Arby's or at Arby's, which we didn't. The only address I gave him was the address of the hotel. And we made that little joke, or he made the joke. So I go down, I'm waiting outside. I wait till 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like 20 minutes. And I think it was about 25 minutes. And the reason I didn't call him before that, or text him before that, because we're just meeting. I don't want to be that guy. Maybe he stopped to get gas. Maybe he's in traffic, you know? So I was patient. So there's no reason to hit him up and be like, where are you? Where are you at? I didn't want to be that guy. So I said, let's wait at least, if it takes, 25, 30 minutes, then I'll hit him up. So there's something else he didn't mention in his video. After 25 or 30 minutes, I sent him a text, which I have. And I said, I hope you're not in a ditch, LOL. Do you want me to send Lassie after you? You know, the dog that rescues people. I said, hope you're okay, brother. Let me know. Sent that text maybe 30 minutes after he said he was 5 minutes away. He didn't mention that in his video, which quite possibly the way he rolls and what I'm thinking is he blocked my number after what I'm about to tell you and never saw the text. So I'll give him the benefit of doubt on that. But if he did that, that's just kind of, that's a move. Just human beings, I don't know. He just beats to a different drum, I guess. So when I didn't hear back, I'm talking to 2 to 3 other YouTube friends of mine, and I'm explaining that I'm sitting in the lobby, and it's now going on 45 minutes, haven't heard from him. So when it hits 3, almost just about an hour after he said he was 5 minutes away, I send one more text, and I don't know, I'll have to go back and check my records if I called him once, and it went to voicemail. I don't know if I called him once, or if I texted him again. I think I did call him. I'll check my phone records. And at 3, I texted him. I said, well, I guess plans changed. I hope you're okay. If you still want to meet up before you leave town, I'm available. Sorry, we couldn't meet up today, something along those lines. And then that was it. So that was it. And I never heard from him, nothing. So I was like, what the heck? So now this video pops out on he's got like 25 channels. I don't know. Got like, 3 or 4 channels. And a video pops up on one of his lesser subscribed channels. And here's another funny thing about this. He put this video on one of his channels that has less subscribers and not on his main channel, which has like 500, just hit 500,000 subscribers. Congratulations to him. So he felt the need to put this up in a video explaining how I wasted his time. And then he brought up, he goes, I hate to bring this up, but I have a lot more subscribers than him. And I hate to say that, but it's true. This dude, let me tell you, if there's anyone that cares less about subscriber count when meeting someone or collabing than him, it's me. I'm on record. I don't even need to say it. If you follow my channel enough, I've done so many videos with channels, 800 subs, 1,000 subs, giving them some shine, doing mentions. And I've also done some collabs with bigger channels, Adam the Woo, things of that nature, Joey's World Tour, blah, blah, blah. So what's also hilarious is I've been following this guy for like 7 years when he made an Adam the Woo video. And don't quote me on this, but this guy back then had maybe 1,000, 2,000, something like that, non-existent channel. And I've been following him since then. So I just wanted to meet this guy. Had nothing to do with his subs. I didn't even care if we did a video on his channel, my channel, just to shake his hand, meet him, talk about YouTube, and be gone. Just doing the videos was just a bonus because I could do, some content with somebody else in the YouTube space. So I've been following this guy for so long, and he throws out the sub count. I have never and never will, you'll never hear it, me throw out a sub count. Even if I preface it, even when you preface it by saying, I hate to do this, hate to throw out the sub count. Well, you shouldn't have, because you're so far off base. So far off base. So, been following that guy since thousands of subs. And he only went viral for one certain video. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago when a fast food item went viral. And he talked about quitting a certain job. And then he got a lot of subs, and God bless him, he's parlayed that and done some other things in this genre. So it is what it is. So anyway, so I never heard from him. He puts this out saying he waited at Arby's for 20 minutes or something, kept referring, saying, like either I'm not a girl, I don't need to text him. I don't know. He's like throwing shots at me, which, I mean, I've been doing YouTube 10 years. Nothing he said bothered me personally. But knowing that there were so many inadequacies with his story, I figured I'd make this little walk and talk, since that's what his video was, a little walk and talk, you know, calling me out. So if he ever sees this, you know, it is what it is. And I'll even tell you, I even emailed him, since I'm pretty sure he blocked my number. He probably blocked the email, because that's the way he is. He kept saying, he goes, in his video, you're probably saying, why shouldn't I text him? Dude, you should have texted me. He puts himself on this pedestal and goes, like, I don't need to text him. We had a meetup. We had a time. I'm punctual. I'm this. Everything's about him. What if I was in a ditch? What if I did get in an accident? Like, forget about the fact that we never mentioned meeting at Arby's. I didn't give him the address to Arby's. He just, I guess, was serious about when he said not meeting in a hotel. He meant at a hotel. What's the difference between driving in the parking lot of a hotel, between driving in the parking lot of an Arby's, where I was getting in your car after we filmed the video anyway, and we were going to do your video? It's bonkers. It's crazy. And he believes it. He is adamant. Oh my goodness. So he talks about wasting time. I don't know if he knows this, but I put out 2 or 3 videos a day. I work 8 to 10 hours a day, and I wasted an hour in that lobby. So he can say whatever he wants. I got no beef with him. It just kind of made me see that I always gave him the benefit of the doubt in the videos, because he can be very controversial at times. But I kind of saw through it, and he seemed like a good dude. And he probably still is a good dude. But one thing I can tell is he is a guy that's just set in his convictions. And if you're one of these people that says, all right, I'm meeting someone new, and they're not there in 20 minutes, they're done. They're out of my life. They don't deserve a call or a text. Like this, a simple misunderstanding, in my opinion, is what happened with the hotel comment. He doesn't even know. He's like, nah, you're done. So, so at least I know how, you know, he rolls, and that's his prerogative. He wants to do that, but he comes out telling me I wasted his time, telling me this is why I don't do collabs. I was the one that was contacting him at first. I was the one who kept following up when he wasn't responding. I was the one, and then I'm just gonna not show up? Nah. I'm not that one. I am not that guy. So there you go. He posed the question on his video to the commenters, who all took his side, obviously, because he spun it, didn't mention any of the other things. They just assumed we were meeting at Arby's. I didn't show up. They just assumed this and that, because he didn't mention my text messages. He didn't mention anything. He just spun it the way he wanted to, and the way he always does in his videos. So kudos. He made, 25,000 views, and congratulations. And even though he didn't mention my name, he did put a little silhouette in the thumbnail. So I have an idea for my thumbnail, and it's gonna go out there. So I appreciate anyone who listened to this whole story. I appreciate anyone, throw some comments below. And everything you heard in this video is factual. What do they say? I've got the receipts and the text messages, but I'm pretty sure he just blocked me everywhere without even asking, without even thinking something might have gone wrong or something, anything. But you live and you learn, and you kind of know what you're dealing with. Now, am I going to stop doing collabs? No, because what did I do? I think it was 2 days later, I traveled to see Burger Beast. We had those videos, 3 of them, and here's the difference. I gave him the address to the hotel. He pulled up to the hotel. I came down. I got in his car for the first time ever meeting him, and we went and had a great day and filmed 3 videos. There is the difference of the 2 types of people. So, I don't know if you can hear that, but that was my walking app telling me I hit 2 miles. So I don't want this to be over 15 minutes. I wanted to give you a little story time, and hope you enjoyed it. I'm on my walk, and all right, take care. We'll see you soon with some more reviews.